store, insert shout, and play to win. This fight is scheduled for 3 rounds in the World Series of Fighting middleweight division. And now, introducing fighting out of the blue corner, his record 12 victories, 4 defeats, 3 wins coming by way of knockout, and 8 by submission. He stands 6 feet 3 inches tall and weighed in at 184.5 pounds. He's here tonight from Bulgaria. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing Svetlozar Savov. And now his opponent on my right, fighting out of the red corner, his record 29 wins, 8 defeats, 10 wins coming by way of knockout, 4 by submission. He stands 6 feet 1 inch tall and weighed in at an even 185 pounds. He fights out of Kanagawa, Japan. He is making his much anticipated World Series of Fighting debut tonight, presenting Yushin Thunder Okami. Your referee in charge is Yves Levine.
Wow. So Yushin Okami has made his way to the World Series of Fighting. Svetlozar Savov, his opponent tonight. This one's scheduled for 3 rounds in the middleweight division.
Are you ready, sir? Ready? Fight!
Bulgaria. Strong people from there. Let's see if he can use his reach. Look at his legs. Huge.
But do you think Savov has seen the kind of talent and the kind of ability that Okami brings to the cage?
Yeah, plus Okami fought the who's who.
Yeah.
You know.
Yushin Okami at just 32 years of age. It seems like he's been around the MMA business for so long. But remember, he's got 37 professional fights under his belt. So we'll see what Thunder can do here at the World Series of Fighting. But it's Savov who fires off the first big overhand right.
You know, Savov is trying to do little fakes, but you see Okami not even reacting to them. He knows when it's a punch and when it's a fake. Look at this. Stays just outside his reach. He knows he has a longer reach. He's got to watch out. You got to train with like a 3.5 inch headgear on, you know, because and then against the person with the same arm length as you to get ready for a fight like this. Whoa, there's a big punch there. I said, well, great knee, another great knee.
Using that reach and height advantage. Look at this takedown. Black belt in judo. Yushin Okami gets this thing to the ground and immediately goes to the side control.
Well, let's see what he's going to do from here. Tried to explode out there, didn't work. Half guard, put him in half guard. So that, at least that's better than side mount. But he doesn't close his half guard, so it's kind of uselessness. This is good. You got to keep that leg because otherwise Okami is going to simply jump out again, or maybe even go to a mount right now. I mean, it's open.
The options that Okami right now has, he goes right to the mount, makes it look relatively easy. This is not a place that Savov wants to be, and I'm not talking about Las Vegas.
No. It's very well said. Now he's going to break that grip. He's going to cross face him. He's going to break the grip. He's got a little bit more reach, and then he will start bringing punches down, and he can hit.
And why do you think Savov's going for that overhand around the neck? I mean, trying to get wrist control or something because he's taking the shots.
Taking the shot, but also it's straining the arms. Yes. You know, go for him first, get him back in half guard, work back to the full guard. You know, do something. You don't want a guy like that on top. And bug up. You know, once you start hitting. This is not going to do anything. But Okami needs to work much harder. Otherwise, Yves Levine might put him back on the feet. Not a lot of damage done. Looking for a side choke, I think. Yep, there it is. Ooh, if he puts it on the back, he's going to look for it. He fell.
Yushin Okami in the black trunks, trimmed with the red. Svetlozar Savov of Bulgaria in the white trunks. And right now, he's in a very difficult position with someone with the abilities and experience of Yushin Okami, making his World Series of Fighting debut here in Las Vegas.
It's a good strike. He's going to pull that leg out again. Shoot. That's that full round again. There we go. I mean, easy. Relatively easily. Easy. Buck up. That's what he needs to do. Once Okami starts hitting, buck up.
Not just his attitude.
No, but put your feet on the ground, close to your butt, and explode your hips upwards. thrust your hips upward.
You can see he's trying to just close the distance to minimize the punishment that he's taken from Okami right now. But Okami in a down and mount position.
Ooh, can't find a clean shot.
That's dangerous right there. The clock may be Savov's best friend right now as we go under a minute 15 to go here in round number 1. Yves Levine looking on.
That was a good shot there. Oof.
He's got to just keep giving Okami a moving target. He cannot sit there and just take it.
That's it. Bucking up, a lot of movement, create space, get Okami in the guard. Don't want to have him here.
Savov in a 60-second survival mode here in round number 1. This one's scheduled for 3.
I mean, leaving the arms out, he might even go for an armbar. I think he's going to set that up. See, he's going to step over, he's going to go for the armbar on the right arm, I think.
Okami, who's so strong, he's just short, quick punches. Yves Levine is very close. Yves Levine looking on, wondering if he should shut this thing down as we go under 30 seconds. And Savov once again doing a great job of closing the distance.
But he's still in the same position. He needs to improve his position. Get Okami. Putting somebody in your guard is stuff what you learn in your first date most of the time, you know? And if you do it correctly, it's not that hard to do.
And we will go to a second round here in Las Vegas when we return on World Series. Are in attendance here at the Hard Rock Hotel and Casino. The strawweight champion.
Yes.
So you weren't the only champion in attendance, my friend.
No, not anymore. I got 4 belts out.
Back inside the cage, round number 2 in the middleweight division. Yushin Okami in the black trunks. Svetlozar Savov in the white trunks.
Now, Savov knows I don't want to go to the ground anymore, so he needs to keep this fight now on his feet.
All right,
he can take it to the ground.
I was going to say, if you're Savov's coach, what are you telling him during that last break? You just keep it on the feet and use your reach and stay away from this guy?
Well, what's that? Crazy kicks. He's using his reach, okay, right? With the long legs. It's like a gazelle.
And I think at the end of round number 1, Savov said, sign me up for this duty. Yushin Okami down just teeing off, and here comes the judo into play as he drops Savov yet again for another takedown.
Right away jumps out again. Is it half guard? Only needs to pull his lower leg out, and his head's got a full mount almost. Side mount first. Might go to a south choke from here. Let's see what it is.
And not to take anything away from Savov, who's making his debut here, this is a tough assignment. Welcome to the WSOF, and by the way, you get Yushin Okami.
Yeah, this is the number 7 ranked fighter in the world on some lists.
Side control now for Okami.
Look at this. Can step over again.
So, it sounds like Savov knows what he's going to do. He just can't stop it.
He can't stop it. Well, you can stop it. You got to bring your legs up. You know, stop him from getting over there.
Savov locking up the body, trying to close the distance, minimizing the damage that Okami can do. But this is pretty much the way round number 1 went for him. There he is trying to buck him off, and but now Okami at 185 pounds, that's going to be a pretty hard buck.
Well, you know, it's very good. You can do this. It's now, especially bucking up at moments like that. But Okami needs to sit on his chest. Once Okami sits on his chest, there's no leverage. You know, and then he shuts Savov down, and then he can start raining down punches. He can also set up for an armbar. I'm amazed that he still didn't go for an armbar. Because the arms are so long, and he's hanging him out the whole time.
Yeah, asking for it. Okami keeps sliding back.
Now he might go for it. This is the moment he should buck up and then escape the back door. He needs to go.
So is the cage the front of Savov right now, or Okami?
This is for Okami. He can he uses his long legs now. Maybe he pushes himself away. He shouldn't have done it. He should have tried to roll over.
Do you ever have your students train for something like this? Let someone at 185 plus pounds mount you and just wail on you and you try to get out of it?
You know what we do as a drill? We let somebody lay on your belly, and he has to make himself as heavy as possible, and then you got to buck him up for 45 seconds, and then you flip the position. It's a very hard thing to do.
45 seconds is one thing, but right now Savov in the white trunks is working on more than 2 minutes.
That's it. You know, but that's just the bucking up part. What he should do is get Okami in the cover. Like I said, skip on your one hip, push, bring one leg up, half guard, and then work to the full guard.
You never recommend giving up the back, but at this point, the way that Savov is taking these shots, would you just roll over and just give up the back and then cover?
I don't know. I really don't know. I tell it again, I'm broken record.
I have stumped the great boss Rutan.
No, it's a broken record. I'm saying you improve your position.
Yeah.
That's what he needs to do. And Okami should go for an armbar. Yeah, not now because the cage is there. He wants to go for that right arm. He's going for the side choke again. He's out.
It's got to be difficult for Savov, who's trying to fend off the heavy shots, the elbows, everything else he's taking. He's being mounted by Okami, and he's got to keep his wits about him, knowing that Okami is going to fish for an armbar. He's going to fish for anything he possibly can. And here we go again.
Now he sits really high. See, this is sitting really high. But this
time he splits out.
I was just going to say, that's the only thing that Savov can do now.
And now it's all up to up kicks, and he's going to try to keep Okami off him. And back he goes. And right to a mount.
Lather, rinse, repeat.
It hurts. It hurts to watch because Savov is on the job training right now, learning, unfortunately, the heavy hands of Yushin Okami.
Yeah, and Okami's got great control also, you know. I mean, he's got great balance, great judo. Everything is great about this guy. Side choke attempt again, and he might have it now if he can pull it out. Yes. Ooh,
that's it.
This could be a problem. Yeah.
That is
could be tied in the fight.
Okami in prime position. That is it. That is it. Welcome to the World Series of Fighting, Yushin Okami.
That was beautiful. He was looking for it, fishing for it in round number 1. And Savov knew it was going to come, but he couldn't stop it anymore.
He knew everything was going to come. He was throwing everything at him. Yushin Okami from the land of the rising sun throwing absolutely everything at Savov. And in the end, Savov just could not fend it off. The submission coming from Yushin Okami here in round number 2.
That's it, man. Persistence. If you constantly keep pushing, looking, eventually you're going to get something.
I know it's a crazy question I always ask you, but looking to the boss Rutan crystal ball, what does this win do for Okami, and how does this upset the apple cart here in the middleweight division of the World Series of Fighting?
Well, I think this is going to be big. This guy is going to go start hunting for the belt real soon now. You know, and he deserves it.
He brings a high level of mixed martial arts to the World Series of Fighting. Here it is again at the end.
Look, and now he jumps out. He goes all the way to the side, so he makes that space even closer. He's really high on it, so he's got even more pressure on it. Wow, yeah, that's beautiful technique. There you go, that's the black belt judo right there. Look at that, how he closes it. Yeah, well,
Textbook
stuff.
We'll be back to Las Vegas for the official decision as Yushin Okami gets the win here on NBCSN at the World Series of Fighting 9.
I'd like to welcome you to our basement.